you can, number one, heat up your people and freeze the food. And I was like, what? That's crazy. And it's true. Hey everybody, welcome back. Falcon, RimWorld Alpha 8. You guys know the routine. Let's get the game going on over here. Actually, no, we're not going to get the game going on over here. Oh, big surprise. You always say we're going to get the game going on and you never do it. Well, it's because I have some renames to introduce, alright? Mr. Grumpy Pants, can you not rush me here for a second? Jesus, swear to God. I'm just trying to do a good thing over here. He's like, Falcon, why don't you start the game on time? It's like, I'll get to the game on time, alright? Just give me a second. I gotta introduce some people here, alright? This is for your own benefit, too. I don't even know who I'm talking to right now. I'm not sure who's rushing me. I guess my own imagination's rushing me. I'm talking to myself. In actuality, I'm talking to you guys, but technically, I'm talking to myself because I'm recording this in the past, so you're not necessarily listening to me as I'm recording this, you're listening to this as it comes out. So at the time, I'm kind of talking to myself. It's kind of really weird. Either way, X Morse X. X Morse X. Now, I'm not entirely sure what that might mean. Is it like X-rated s'mores porn? And if you know what I'm talking about here, we're talking about a piece of chocolate, graham cracker, marshmallow coming together in happiness. Is that what we're talking about here? X s'mores X? I'm not sure, but either way, welcome aboard. Don't take offense to anything that I mentioned about your names. I do it in jest because I like you. I don't love you. I don't love you guys. I like you. Love is kind of really too strong. You know, I gotta buy you dinner and then, take you out on dates if I love you, and it seems like too much work, so let's just keep it alike. We all just like each other, right? And we also have Bax 15. Bax 15. What if we just turn this into an I and an S and it'd be Baxis? And then from Baxis, I'd still have absolutely no really joke to go by this. But either way, Bax 15, welcome aboard, and then X-rated s'mores, welcome aboard, guys. Hopefully you guys, don't die too fast. So either way, that's what the renames right there. And that's about it, right? Anybody else? Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's still some more people. We got Lops. This would be, when Fergie pissed herself on stage and she was saying that she didn't piss herself? Well, instead of my lovely little lumps, it would be my lovely little lops. Because, you don't necessarily think of her butt anymore, you kind of think of her urination issue. Is that good? I'm not sure, whatever. Lops, welcome aboard. So we have Lops, we have X-rated s'mores, and we have Bax 15, whatever you want to go with here. Either way, what do we got going on for today? Well, we are going to put this in real time, number one. Secondly, I have plans over here, my man, let me tell you. I got a mine over here, first and foremost, so if you don't mind, if you don't mind, let me mine. You get it? Yeah, whatever. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Believe me, there's a good reason why I'm doing this right now. I am going to extend my refrigeration room, number one, which is something that we need to do. Secondly, there's a few bodies over there I kind of want to get picked up and butchered, not because we want to eat them, beat them and eat them, but just because we want to get their skin, and then, I have no crematorium right now, so it's basically the easiest crematorium that we have available. I've been reading comments, obviously, I always read comments. What are the comments telling you, Falcon? Well, it's a very good question. I'm not sure why you guys sound so enthusiastic in my mind when I answer that and ask myself the same question, but apparently you do. Well, in the comments, people are telling me, Falcon, you're not preparing for winter properly. And I'm just like, you know what, you're right, I really am not. I'm not taking it serious. Not because I don't want to take it serious, but I'm just not entirely sure. I haven't dealt with a winter just yet, even off camera. What do we have here? We have a medieval municipality at the hill is passing by. She is named Jaden Mispy. Yeah, you could go fuck yourself, Jaden Mispy. How about that? You could go Jaden on out of here. I don't even know you. You know why I don't like you right there? Because your name is Jaden already. If you're named Jaden, I apologize. But every time I think of Jaden, I think of Will Smith's son. And you know Will Smith's son, right? I mean, I have nothing against Will Smith. He's a little bit kind of Scientology kooky now. But I still have nothing against him. His son, on the other hand, though, have you seen this guy? Like, in Twitter and, any picture you see him, he always has that little duck face going on. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not a fan of the duck face. Now, mind you, I'm not sure that's because it's after my time, after the whole Facebook and MySpace and, angled pictures and, duck face, it's, attractive, apparently. I'm not sure, but every time I see the kid and he looks like a duck, and I'm just kind of like, you know what? You stop it right now, you're not a duck. My friend. Alrighty. The only duck that I know of is Mighty Ducks, and that's Emilio Estevez, and, what's his name? Geese? Howard? What was the name of the goalie? I forget. I don't know, there was a few goalies after all, but I keep forgetting the first one. The main guy. Whatever. So, you could go away. Who is this? This is, Comet Supplier. Good. Good, good, good. Who's my smooth-talking individual, by the way? I think that's Ness, if I'm right. Ness, where have you run off to, my friend? You are hauling food. I am going to allow you to do this, but then after you're done, we're going to talk to this, trader. What are you... You're eating in there? Why are you eating in there? Hey, you. This is for prisoners. This is for you. Apparently, Ness had a little bit of an argument. One of our villagers, he refuses to eat with us anymore. Alrighty, Ness. Well, I'm sorry about that. Let me have you come talk to the Comet Supplier, though. Weirdo. Wooden Club Poor, Pump Shotgun, Sandstone Club Superior, and we also have a Steel Club Normal. Interesting. That's for selling. Sorry, there's somebody outside beeping at me. Well, not technically. I live next to, like, this security type of area. I don't know why. I just it happens to be cheap where I live here. There's, like, this really big security station next to me and make a lot of noise, and somebody out there was beeping. And it was like, don't beep at me, motherfucker. I'm inside recording. You do your own job. You secure whatever you have to secure over there. You know, aliens for all I know. Alrighty, so we have 4,337. That's a lot of money. What do I want to do? Well, they have some medicine. We have no medicine. That seems like a pretty good idea right there, right? They have medicine. We don't have medicine. Probably a good deal. So we'll buy at least 10 for now. Just because their price isn't exactly amazing, but, you know, it's something. So we'll buy that. What else do we want to buy? Well, that's a very good question. We also could buy M24. Ooh. You know what? I think it's about time that we load ourselves up for some good weaponry here. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because we have no defenses yet. So let me get this M24, always a good weapon. Let me get this medicine. I will also grab the R4 charge rifle because I love the R4 charge rifle. We also have the triple rocket launcher. People have been telling me about in the comments about the rocket launchers. Apparently they're really good against mobs of people, but they're kind of terrible against mechs. And I was thinking we could use these against mechs, but no, apparently the mech defense is just too high for them. But, you know, golden knife shoddy. Yeah, Plasteel longsword normal. Oh, I love shoddy. Plasteel gladius, that sounds pretty good. It's like a short sword if I'm right, but, you know, it's a little bit too costly for a silver spear. Plasteel military helmet. Okay, I'm going to go with the R4, M24. And you know what, I'm also going to take this M16. Just to upgrade our weapons, give us a little bit more range, because we have a lot of shotguns. I love the shotguns, don't get me wrong. However, they just don't have the amazing range that I'm really looking for right now, so we'll sell off the shotgun that we do have. And we'll also sell off the wooden club. And I'm going to hold on to these guys for now, because I know we do have a few melee individuals in our club here. Now, the other question is, do I want to... That's about it, right? There's no other question. Never mind. So accept. Thank you very much. Alright. So now we still need to strip these, well, not strip them, but we need to kill those muffalo. Well, they're already dead. Yeah, we need to butcher them down, is what I'm trying to get at here. It's like, we need to kill those muffaloes. Like, Falcon, I think they're already dead. Don't you fucking question me, goddammit. Alright, let me go to the structures here really quickly, and we will do... What are we going to do? We're going to do some extra rooms because we need rooms. Let me just finish these rooms off while we're added. 1, 2, door. 1, 2, wall. That's the name of the game. 1, 2, door. 1, 2, wall. That's not even the name of the game. I just made that game up, by the way. Don't. If you have kids, don't go and talk to them about, you know, 1, 2, door. 1, 2, wall. Don't just look at you and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you can be like, yo, that's what Falcon taught me. It's a game. It's not a game, I just made it up. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit hyper today. I'm not even sure why. Apparently it was that cocaine I took before I started recording it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There's been no cocaine involved. There's been no cocaine involved for quite a few years, alright? That's behind me. You know, college was a crazy time. But that's besides the point. Put down these, beds over here. How are we doing with our wood, by the way? We're up to 2,000. You know what? Hey, whoever's cutting down these trees over here, you can stop now. We're fine. I think we have enough wood. You come back and ask me that when you're 40-something years old, and then we'll probably have some different words about the whole thing. But for now, I think we have enough wood. And we also want to set this up as some wooden floors right about down through here. Alright. So the extra rooms right there that I want to build because I want to get this area cleared up of people living. This is going to be kind of like our center that we do stuff in. Very ideal, I know. Well, Falcon, what's this? Oh, is this a center that we do stuff in? Oh, alright. Well, I'm glad you cleared that up. And over here we're going to be doing wood. Bam. Bam. If I'm right, this is a bam. This is fridge, and then this is door. So, you, right here, need to move out of the way. You're kind of in the way right now. And then I said this will be door, and then fridge. So we'll do structure. Go into, I guess we'll do a wooden door. Why not? And then we'll do temperature. Heater. Is that what, no, we're looking for the cooler, not the heater. Now, here's an interesting trick that I learned from reading the comments. Again, it's always good to read the comments. I mean, number one, you guys give me a lot of shit and I have to give shit back to you in the comments. But no, I said that never happens. Actually, it does on occasion, but everybody's relatively amicable for the most part. But in the comments, I was told, like, Falcon, you know what? If you put a cooler in down, you can, number one, heat up your people and freeze the food. And I was like, what? That's crazy. And it's true. Check it out. So if I put this this freezer right here, or this cooler, I should say, it is going to cool down this area, freeze this food, and then it's going to warm everything inside. How fucking badass, right? It's like, what? So yeah, that's going to happen really soon. Don't believe me? Well, don't worry. You'll see it happen really soon before your eyes, and you'll be like, oh, dude, Falcon was right. Actually, I wasn't right. I just took the idea from somebody else and gave it to me, essentially. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure that we need a research project here. I'm also going to get the cryo sleep, and if you're wondering why, that's a very good question. Another thing we could do for winter, as I've heard in the comments apparently, is if, speaking of which, we're still breaking this shit down, yeah. Another thing we can do is, during winter, if it gets too hectic for us to kind of survive, we could essentially put our people into cryo sleep. And by the way, we actually have this over here. What I'm going to do is let me claim this area over here. Actually, wait. I don't want to claim this because I'm going to have to come over here and fix it. I don't really want to fix it. I'm going to claim the cryo casket still. Now, what I've done here is essentially, I could send my people to sleep in these cryo caskets, I guess? Yeah, cryo sleep casket. And what that does is it puts you in a suspended animation state where you don't have to wake up, eat food, etc., etc. So you could essentially sleep through winter if it gets too crazy. And then obviously you have to have some people awake to get them out of cryo sleep. But if it gets too hard for us to kind of manage, I guess, you could, do that option. So I figure, that's pretty good. We have a few cryo sleeps already here that we unloaded early on. When early on? Episode 2, if you guys haven't seen it. We opened this up and we had a little bit of a surprise in there. There's also a few more over here, but I'm still not too safe about opening those up just yet. Why? Because it's a surprise. You never know what to expect from it. So I'm going to play it safe right now and just leave it alone. Now, we need defenses as well, I said, so let me go into security. I'm going to do some steel improvised mortars. I mean, it's nothing fancy, obviously, but it's something for now. And that's the best I could really hope for. So if our area's over here, we just need something so we don't have the kill box set up just yet. I'm going to do this over here. Just to give us some sort of form of... You know what? Assuming most of our attack come from the marshland, they would be wide open from this bad boy right about here. So we'll set that up like so, and then we'll set up another one. 200 steel. What are you looking at? 160 steel? Yeah, we could do 3 of them for now. So we'll do that. We will also do another one here. And then maybe set one up here. No, there's a wall right there blocking its way, so we might actually have to bring this wall down really quickly. Have I claimed this already? I have, so I can just deconstruct this, which I will. Alright, so we'll hold off on the second set of not mortars, but turrets. Speaking of mortars, we should get some mortars up and running, but I say I'm going to do things, and do I ever really do them? Not really, no. Alrighty. So let me zoom out here really quickly. Let me get an idea as to what's happening here. What are we building? We're building this shit. Voices over here researching. Bax is eating. You're cooking all the times, which is always good. Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot. I thought I set this up for cutting and hauling last time. I guess I didn't. We will do cut plants. You guys, fuck off out of here. You are causing my people to just slow down right there in front of that entrance, and that's really annoying. We do have a plant cutter, right? We do. Have a few of them, actually. Alrighty. So, Lobs, you're kind of our crafter. Good. Good, good, good. I need actually to get some stone blocks, my friend, up and running because I want to set up the stone blocks around our our steel wall so they don't catch fire, obviously. Let me forward time now, if I may. I'm trying not to forward time too much because, you know, a lot of people like it slower just because I could kind of micromanage the whole thing, but right now I do feel that I've kind of set everything up properly. I'm going to slow it down right now for a second just so I could do this over here, which is stockpile. We want to extend this all the way down through here. Down through here, and if I may, let's actually haul this off right here. You go away. Okay? That's fine. That's all I really wanted to do right now, and that's about it, right? For now, yes. Okay. Let's go forward once again. There's some food over here, but that is a packaged survival meal, which we will deal with later, I would imagine. I don't necessarily need it right now. Alrighty. Everybody's going to sleep. Speaking of which, you have these rocks in your rooms over here. You might want to, like, haul those off since we are, you know, doing some stone crafting at the moment, so it's probably your best incentive to get that out of the way, guys. Just throwing it out there. The voice is about done with this other research project, which I forget what that is. Was that the cryosleep one? It might be the cryosleep one. Alrighty. We have this meal over here. Let me put this as regular. Calman, do me a solid. Can you prioritize? Yeah. No, 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 no. Hey, you drop it right now. Are you scumbag? I can't trust these people with this food, can I? Alright, there you go. Yeah, go finish your meal now. No, why don't you finish the one that's on the table, man? This guy. Oh, I'm sorry, I already ate half of it. It's like, well, obviously, it was your food. Of course you ate half of it, Calman. That's why you're such a chunky dude. Stop eating so much. Okay, so, now that they've ate, maybe I could pull this off now? We'll see. Research, that's done with. I guess we'll do... What do you want now? I guess we'll go with cremation. We do need the crematorium to get rid of some bodies. Although I'd prefer butchering them down just because, you know, we get their skin in the process. I know it sounds really morbid, but it is what it is. Alrighty, let's try this again. Just because I hate this food just being there. I was about to call them remorse for some reason. S'mores you can't, haul. You could haul. There you go, thank you. Now, boom. Perfect. Now, we also need somebody making our parkas, which, clothing, we have 210. I think we need 150 for each one, so it's going to be kind of a pricey project. We do have some cotton growing in over here, though. This is our devil strand, and then we have our potato plants, and we have our medicational herbs over here. And by medicational herbs, I do mean for med kids, not for, you know, smoking personally. We're not going to smoke it, at least I don't think we are. Trade ship, and they are an exotics good trader. Alrighty, let's, get involved with this exotics good trader. NES, what are you up to? You're hauling sandstone? Yeah, I mean, do that, but on the way back, you're gonna haul a rock too. That's fine. You know what? You're hauling, which is good. There you go. Thank you. Now let me have you come over here and talk to the exotics good trader. Plant cutters, can we please get this shit out of the way? Thank you. Alrighty. I could sell gold to them for a pretty good price. I might do that. I just might. We have some extra pants. By the way, I think we have some people that are naked, so we might as well use that for clothing. M24, R4. Oh, we didn't equip those weapons. We probably should. I buy these things and then I never equip them. Tribal wear. That's pretty useless, so we sell that off. M16, that's mine. So this guy has a synthread parka for sale. We need parkas, but we're going to build our own probably. So for now, it's a pretty high price. So I'm going to say no to that one. My good sir. And marble sculpture, bionic leg, a heart. Power claw. Nope. I mean, they're good items, don't get me wrong. I just don't really want to spend the money for it just yet. So I think that's fine. Now, here's the thing. We could essentially sell off some gold to them. Do I want to do that? You know, I'm considering it. I'm considering maybe a bid. Just because I did spend a little bit on... you know, those weapons. So we'll do like 200. We have 628. Let's do 228. Even it out a little bit here. There you go. We get 2,000 back. That's fine. And those 2,000 back will kind of help us out if we want to buy a slave in the process, which we haven't necessarily... I don't think we've bought a slave just yet, have we? We've been kind of taking care of our money, which is fine. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad quality to take care of your money. Speaking of which, who is building shit for us here? Because we could definitely... constructing a Scorpio. We only have one builder, it's a problem. We should probably put an extra person on hand here. Lynx, you are the miner. I think we're done mining up there for now, aren't we? So, Lynx, let's have you help me out with the constructing as well. And 2 people for now. I think that's good. We'll see, you're growing. We have a lot of growing to do, so that's important to have. And then Lops is crafting, which is also important. So yeah, 2 builders is going to be not exactly great, ideal, but it's something for now. These things really need to be cut. By the way, can we just do this manually? Cowman, Fred, and Scorpio. Alright, do I see any of these people around here? Of course not. Of course not. Where are they? Scorpio, come over here. Come over here and cut this fucking bush out of the way, my man. Cut this bush, he says, without trying not to laugh. Get this pine tree out of the way as well. You're not sleeping until it's gone, alrighty. No, you're not. We're not done yet. Get over here. Get over here. Yeah, you're working overtime, buddy. Yeah. You take it up with your I don't know, I was gonna say your manager, but I guess that would be me. Take it up with human resources or the head of your union or whatever. Alright, there you go. So that's a little bit cut down. Scorpio, you're done. Can you come and cut this birch tree as well? Alrighty, who's the other cutter, by the way? One colonist is idle, which is s'mores. How are you idle? Hunting? Oh, okay, because we're not hunting anymore. That's, tricky predicament there, isn't it? Alright, s'mores, what do you have as a weapon here? You have the shotty. Alrighty, so we're done hunting. Oh, Muffalo down there. We're not done hunting at all, man. We definitely have some shit out there to do. We haven't built our mortars, or not our mortars, but our turrets right here as well, because we have this over here. Hopefully that extra pair of hands building helps us out here. So, s'mores, I'm going to have you come over here and then hunt here meanwhile, my friend. So, hunting down through all this, and you're free to run off, go do your thing. Alrighty, building those rooms, you know, I should probably put a stop to that. The turrets and this refrigeration room is a little bit more important than that. Let's get the mortars up and running. But, you know, they're almost done with it, I guess. So I'll just hold off for now. Now, we have 516 food, 29 days, so most of this food expires in a month, so I'm pretty sure we'll build this shit up in a month, so let's not worry. Let's not worry. Scorpio and this dude are on the job over here. Scorpio and Lynx, apparently. Alrighty. So don't worry, they're on the job. They'll get it done. Believe you me, they will get it done. We still have to haul these rocks over here. We at least broke this down, too, which is good. Now, my plan here is to actually set up a stone wall out here to kind of encapsulate our little growing area to ourselves. Escape pod. Oh, sweet. Extra pair of hands. Who is this? Percy. Percy the teacher. Let's see, character. Construction 4, growing 3, mining 3, shooting 6, and social 7. Alrighty, well, crafting as well. You know what? We actually do need another crafter, especially for the Parker, so I'll probably put you just instantly into crafting as we get you, or hopefully recruit you. Alrighty, we're gonna call an episode here. We will take care of Percy next episode. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, encourage, leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. Other than that, I will catch you next time.